So with this M, okay. So what is meant by M in the sense like yellow dog update modifier, okay, which is used to actually to update the system useful. Um, so if you want to like update the system, you can update it using this M actually. So give me, sorry guys, that is fine. So the yellow dog update modifier, right? So what it does actually, RPM will not actually, RPM the complete commands, right? So we discussed in our previous session, right? Previous video, and you can also discuss this M, okay? Yellow dog update modifier, okay? So what is the main difference of RPM and M means? So RPM will not consider the dependencies. I mean, whenever you wanted to install any package, okay, you are installing a package. So at that time, it will not consider the dependencies. I mean, it will try to consider the dependencies. At that time, it will fail actually. Okay, and using RPM, like we cannot update the system using RPM. It's really not possible. Okay, so I mean we can do it, but that will take lot of time. I'll tell you like why it takes lot of time. Okay, and M actually construct the dependencies, automatic consideration of dependencies happen. Okay, and it will be like very easy to update the complete system. These are the main two differences. There are many other differences, but these are very common and high level differences. Okay, I'll tell you in simple way like how to install a zip command and how to uninstall using RPM so that you will understand this. Okay, so here I have the system root. I'm logging with the root system, root user. Okay, so here we have like a 7.6 version. Okay, uh, we have it. Okay, so in this I'll tell you like how to check it. Okay, so lsblk, and if you see here SR0, right, it is not mounted. I'll make it actually, go to settings, okay, and I'll make it available. So here I open the settings of this system, okay, and this is 7.6, right, we already checked, right? So we need to make sure select that ISO image file, okay. I mean any booting device if you have, you can check it. Otherwise ISO image file, okay. This is what I have, 7.6 version. So I'm just making it connected, okay. Click on OK. Then if you run a list of blocks lsvlk command, it should be visible, okay. Now you can see it is mounted to /run/media run, right? So now what you need to do, you need to actually like mount it to /media, right? So mount /dev/sr0 to mount /media. We just mount it to /media, okay. Here we have like whether we have zip command or not. Let's check it. We have zip command, okay. So what I can do is I'll just try to remove it, okay. RPM hyphen EVH and then zip command, right? So this is what like complete zip command I'm trying to remove, okay. Just give enter. What it is showing actually, so /usr bin zip is needed by like install file roller something like that, right? So we need to first delete this dependency first, right? So how we need to delete? RPM hyphen EVH. Again, you try to delete file roller, right? LLER. Just give enter. It is again like failed dependencies, file roller NA utils, right? Again this package. Now you need to remove this package first. File roller hyphen NA utils, right? So just give enter. It got removed. Then later file roller you can uninstall because the previous one was like file roller, right? Here you can see, and it will be uninstalled, right? Then now you need to uninstall zip command, right? EVH zip. So this is how you need to uninstall, right? So there are two dependencies for the zip command. What are those two dependencies we have? So these are two dependencies. One is like a file roller and another one is file roller utils, right? So these are the three, I mean, these are the two dependencies we have. So first we need to uninstall this one and then this one and then zip command. But using m command, we no need to do this much, okay? We no need to do actually, okay? So so that is the reason, like if you want to uninstall or if you want to uninstall, automatic dependency consideration will happen through m. So if you have m repository in your system, either it could be satellite server or it could be local repository, anything, okay? Then automatic dependency consideration will happen through m, okay? So that's the reason we go for m, okay? So I'll show you like the few commands differences. Mlist install, right? So mlist installed to see all the installed packages, and rpm-qa, that is like rpm command, right? Mlist install vsftpd, like to see whether vsftpd is installed or not, whether tree command is installed or not, whether like zip is installed or not, any package httpd or vsftpd or nfs NFS details, anything. Okay, so RPM-QA, here this is how you can check with the RPM, right? So m install package path, you can give, I mean package, not package path, I would say package name only. Okay, package name, right? We can give package name because it will take it from the m repository, right? We don't need to give any path, but here we need to give the path rpm-ivh and then the path, package path, complete path we need to give while installation, right, with the rpm. If you are not sure about all these rpm commands, you can go through my previous like video that I prepared already, right? So you can go through that. M remove package name, okay? So here you can see rpm-evh, here remove. If you want to check the info, m info. If you want to reinstall, m reinstall. Here you can hyphen force you need to give, okay? M upgrade package name, like to upgrade the package, here capital UVH, okay? M downgrade package name, here rpm capital UVH. Old package you can mention, old package name you need to mention the path, okay? Package path you need to mention old package, okay? I mean, for example, 2.0 to 2.1 you upgraded, for example, okay? If you want to like downgrade, you can use 2.0 path here using this option, okay? M update, to update the complete system, it will be useful, okay? So if you don't know like how to create a repository, like you can go through my previous video, like how to create a local repository, which you already know, right? So these are the like complete steps, actually local repository creation steps. If you're not sure, like I'll tell you like how to create a local repository with 7.9, okay? So let's say I'll take 7.9. So here cat slash etc voice hyphen release, right? I have 7.6. If I set up 7.9 or 7.8, whatever the like upper version, right? I can update the system, complete system also. So I'm just taking 7.9 repository. Okay, I'll go to settings of this machine. This is open, right? So now we need to select the 7.9 ISO image file, okay? Because I wanted to update from 7.6 to 7.9, right? So I'm selecting 7.9 ISO image file, click OK, okay? Yes. So maybe I'll just check it, okay? Okay, let me check it actually, LSPLK. You can see it is 7.9 because I connected 7.9, right? Now, what you need to do, you need to actually create a local repository for it. Okay. So, how to create a local repository? All that stuff you already know, right? You can go through the that video if you are not aware. Okay. Okay. So, I'll show you quickly. So here you need to actually go to slash var ftp. Uh, ftp it is not there. There are few prerequisites that we need to install, right? So what I'll do is slash div slash sr0 to slash media. I'll just mount it. Okay. So you can see it is mounted to slash media. Now rpm-ivh slash media packages So first delta RPM is the one, right? So install this. It is already installed. Okay. Next is Python delta RPM. Okay. So Python delta RPM. It is also there. Okay. Next is VSFTPD create repo. Okay. Let's install create repo. It is also there, and VSFTPD, which is also like it is just installed. Okay. Now what I'll do, like go to slash var ftp. Here I'll create a directory. Okay. Because FTP path, this is the FTP path actually. I'm creating the repository here, RHL79. Okay. So I'll just copy all the files here. Okay. How to copy all the files? Slash media packages. All the packages I'm trying to copy to the HL79. Okay. Current directory. It means dot, right? Option RV. I'm giving recursively and verbose mode. It will show slash media packages. It will copy to the current directory. That means current directory it will copy, right? So let it copy. It will take some time to copy actually. Okay. So here what I'm doing in the 7.9 system, I'm creating 7.6 system actually. I'm creating 7.9 repository. Okay. Okay, the copied is done, right? Now you need to create a repository using create repo command. Create repo -v. It means just verbose mode. Here for which actually slash var ftp and rhl79. For this path, I am creating a repository. Okay, it will create a repository. It will also take some time to create some time. Okay. Meanwhile, let's create a repository. It will take some time basically, right? So I'll just open new terminal here, new tab, and I'll create a repository file. Okay. So vim slash etc m.repos.d, right? Inside this, we need to create rhl79.repo, something like that. I'm giving that repo file. Okay. So here we need to give the repository ID, right? So let's give the repository ID. So what I'll do is repo ID like RHL79, okay, and name equal to RHL79 repo, okay, that is the name. Base URL, you need to give GPG check equal to, you need to give the value, and enabled equal to, you need to give the value. What does the base URL mean? Okay, you need to give the path of the files actually, where the files are located. So for example, I'll show you a simple example here. Okay, so let's say you have this file. Okay, so if you want to open this file, let's say I open in the browser. Okay, so here it is taking some time, and just drag and drop into this. Okay, here if you see, this is the data of the file, right? Here you can see the path of this file colon double slash, right? Triple slash actually, file colon double slash, then slash, it is giving the path of that file, right? In the same way, here also what I'll do is I'll just give file colon double slash the path of the files where located, right? Slash var slash ftp slash rhl79 is the like where we have the repository, where we have the all the RPM files, right? That is the path you need to give. GP check to check the signature whether the package is released by Red Hat or not, or third party package or not. I don't want to check the signature for now, just giving 0. Enable, if you want to enable this repository, 1. If you have multiple repository, if you want to enable specific repository, enable parameter like it should be 1. Then only from this repository the package will pick. Okay, so let's save this. Let's save this file. Okay, let's see whether files are copied in other terminal. Yeah, this is done, right? Now what you need to do, you need to actually like yum clean all, you need to run to clean all the repositories, like whatever the changes done. Yeah, there is only one repository, it is clean. m repo list, right? So if you run m repo list, this is how like you can run it, and you can see 5230 is the status, like number of packages, repository name is this one, and repository id is this one. So these many packages available in the system. Okay, now our server repository is ready, right? You need to actually, if you want to install, for example, m install, if you give tree, for example, just tree is the like package that I wanted to install, it will automatically pick it. Okay, let it pick it. Okay, so it is picked it, right? So tree command, you can see this is the tree package and all, like what is the size of it, 46k, and it is going to install, give y here, it will install it, right? So this how like you can install any package using m command. Okay, done, right? Installing, verifying, everything is done. If you want to install, for example, zip command, yes, you can use install zip. Okay, so give y here, yes, I wanted to install, that is done. If you want to uninstall, what is the command, m remove, and you need to give the package name, simple, you don't need to give complete path or anything, m remove package name, directly it will pick it actually. So give y, so it will automatically install everything, all the like dependencies also it will consider, and then it will install actually. Okay, so anyway, that is how like you can install, and then you can uninstall any package or anything. Okay, and there are many other commands, right? So if you want to see, like if you want to check the info, if you want to reinstall, all these things you can use it. Okay, for example, yum list install vsftpd. Okay, you can check it, yes, vsftpd is installed, right? Whether it is installed or not. For example, zip it is installed, right? So it will also check zip. Okay, for example, if you give abcd package is not there, for example, okay, no matching package to list, right? So this is how you can check it. Okay, and next, if you want to like m installed, uh, uh, okay, mlist installed. Okay, mlist installed actually show you all the packages which are installed in the system. Okay, see how many packages installed, everything it will show you, the step by, I mean all, including the version and all. Okay, it will show you. Okay, so if you want to like update the complete system, you can update using update command. Okay, that I'll tell you like the patching procedure. Okay, so you know the local repository creation. Now I'll show you the like the thing actually, like patching procedure. Okay, so first what you need to do, right? Every 6 months, okay, Red Hat will release new kernel with minor changes. Okay, so make sure like you need to like schedule server is integrated with the satellite server. Okay, so initially like we discussed in the while starting up disk management, right? Sorry, while starting up software management, so we should have packages to install, packages, the package you install the what repository, right? So if you don't have the repository, mostly the people in the real time use centralized repository, centralized repository. Okay, so that is called satellite server, we call it as satellite server. Okay, so satellite server, for the satellite server we take the subscription, and then we do a patching. Okay, how to take the subscription, I'll tell you here. Satellite server client, server and client. Okay, how to integrate client mission with the satellite server, mean, for example, our mission is client actually. So we need to make sure Catalog agent package is installed, and we need to register this server. Okay, using with subscription manager register command. So you can pass the username and you can pass the password. Okay, sometimes like it will also ask for organization and activation key and all, you can pass the activation key and all. Okay, and whether, how we can check whether client mission has already subscription subscribed, I mean already has subscription to the satellite server, mean we can run this command, subscription manager status command. Okay, so if I run this now in my system, I don't have subscription, so it will just say no, right? Let's check it. paste it, give enter. See, system details, overall status unknown. It means it doesn't have any subscription, right? So even you can also check satellites hour once you go to the any company, right? So they will give you credentials where you can one URL you will open in the browser, and you can give the username and password. Okay, give me a minute, guys. Okay, so you need to actually provide a username and password. Okay, so with this URL, you need to give the username and password. There you need to click on dashboard, and you need to click on the host and then content host. Okay, that is the actual the path. Actually in the UI you can get it. Okay, there you can see the server where that is a green. Okay, you can get to know like, okay, it has a subscription like that. Okay, but if you do not want to try these steps, you can just run this command. Okay, subscription manager status command. If you run, it will show you whether it is connected, connected to the satellite server or not. Okay, so then we start the like patching actually. Okay, so here we have already repository, local repository created. Either you should have local repository if you want to update the system, or satellite server. So I don't have subscription, I have the local repository, right? So actually every 6 months Red Hat will release with the a new kernel with the minor changes. Okay, and we need to make sure like integrate with the satellite server, then we start this. Okay, so in any company there will be change coordinator actually. So they will check with the client, and then they will get the approval to proceed with the patching. Okay, then we need to create a snapshot before patching activity itself, because if something went wrong, we may merge the snapshot to the previous state, right? So how to take the snapshot actually, we can request this to the store VMware team, or else if you have access to vSphere client on VMware access, you can do it. Okay, so in simple way, like in VMware, I'll show you here. Snapshot, right? You can take the snapshot here, take snapshot. Okay, snapshot one, you can give some updating to 7.9 something like that, you can give. Okay, the description, and take snapshot. So you can see on the down right, so saving state 8%, you can see on the left side 10%, right? Something like that. It will take some time to take the snapshot, let it take. Okay, meanwhile, like we need to collect all the projects from the server. Projects means after update. Okay, so what is the version of it, and whether the PVs, VGs, LVs, and FSR entries, everything present there or not. DFIF and HT, if you run, like all the mount points are there or not, right? Everything should be there, right? Even after update, something may crash, right? So we need to verify all those. So for that purpose, internally, if you have any script, you can run that. Or if you want to check only few things, just you can run manually using semicolon separated all the commands, you can run it, and then you can take them. Okay, enter. So it will pick all the things, right? You can just take all the things and keep it in a notepad or any file, you can keep it. Okay, but for now, what I'll do is I'll just take it. Okay, copy, and then I'll put it somewhere here. Okay, so I'll put in some notepad. Okay, I'll keep it here. Okay, next we need to disable alerts for scheduled hours. So disable alerts we will do in the monitoring tool. So if you have any solar winds monitoring tool or nagiways monitoring tool, there will be monitoring tool to monitor all these hours. Okay, there you need to actually disable the alerts. Okay, if you don't disable, okay, what will happen? So if you don't disable, whenever you reboot the server now to check whether it is starting properly or not, right? Before patching itself, the system is restarting properly or not. If you want to check that, then we should actually do a restart. So if you do a restart, shutdown alert will be triggered, right? Shutdown will happen. So in the monitoring tool, we enable all the alerts, right? So it will automatically trigger, hey, the system is got shut down, something like that. It will mess up with like it will send an email to everyone. So it shouldn't happen, right? So for that purpose, we are just disabling the alerts, and we need to request the server owner to stop the applications to proceed with the patching. Okay, so we need to stop the whatever the application, it could be database or it could be application or anything. You need to just stop all the applications and do a reboot. Okay, before patching itself, like rebooting working successfully or not, we can check it. Okay, that is what sanity reboot. So we know like if you this is already rebooted one, it is working fine, right? For example, and perform patching if server is up. Okay, we need to perform patching once server is up. Okay, so before like 7.6 reboot is successful, then if you update, then again we reboot to check whether it is successful or not. Okay, again we reboot the server using shutdown option now, and once everything fine, we will do post checks. Whatever the pre checks we collected, we will check all those things, and then we will enable the alerts once like application we start, and then we ask the application team to see whether everything working fine or not. Once everything working fine, we will do a post checks and hand over to the server owner. Okay, so everything is fine so far. We collected this, and then we disable the alerts, and we did like stop the applications and all, and we perform sanity report. It is starting up. Now we need to do a patching. For full patch, you need to run mupdate command, and if you want to update only kernel, mupdate kernel. If you want to update everything except the kernel mean, you can use hyphen hyphen exclude kernel star. And if you want to update only security patches, update hyphen hyphen security to update only security patches. If you want to check it, what are the security patches updates are available, mlist hyphen security, mlist m hyphen hyphen security check update. Any of these two commands you can use it to check only security patches. Okay, now I'm updating complete system. Everything is working fine here for now, right? I'm just updating it. How to update? Just run update command. It will pick all the packages. The new package it will install. The old package it will update. Okay, something like that. Let it run. It will take a lot of time actually based on the packages that you have. It may take maybe 10 minutes or 5 minutes or 15 minutes based on the number of packages that you install in the system. Okay, so that is actually a patching. Yeah, so now you can see, right, what are all the like packages here, right? So many packages which is gonna like install. You can see here 4 packages, 35 dependent packages, and upgrading 592 packages, start 1 MB total size, right? I'm just giving y, just give enter. Okay, so if you give y, what will happen, like it will just download each and every package, and then it will install. Okay, it will also take some time now because it is installing, and it is also updating, right? So let it do. So it is given like total 35 MB or 701, right? It is checking, and then it will do test and all. It will take some time actually. Yeah, I can see here few things are updating, right? It is updating, and it is installing because it is new one, right? These are all updating, and these two are installing, right? So this is how it will this is what hashing progress. You can see hashes here. So it will take some time. Okay, okay, if you want to like install any big applications or any third party applications or anything, package will be there, right? For them, you will create a local repository, and then you will update the I mean you will install it. Okay, for that purpose we use m repository mostly. Okay, if you want to create a local repository with all the rel packages only, this is how you can create and then update the system, right? But but in the real time, most of the like companies use red hat subscription. So they will directly pick it from rel vendor only. From there, from the satellite server, it will pick the package and it will install or update. Okay, So that is how it will happen. So why you require local repository mean if you want to install any few packages you have, and if you want to create a repository, create it and then you use it, some set of packages. Okay. And even like for example you have 50 systems or 100 systems or 1000 systems for example, and you need to install a same thing into multiple systems. Okay. If you want to install or same package require maybe some set of packages, you may require a few packages into few systems and some more few packages into some more systems, right? In that way if you want, you go for client repository. Okay. Client repository mean you have m repository, you create a client m repository, m client repository I would say, you can create it. Okay. Once that creates, then we can update it. Anyway, we have our RHL7N server repository here. I'll show you in any other system, and then I'll pick it from there. Okay. But you can create it actually, that is there. I'll show you maybe in the next session. Okay. Almost 389 packages are done. Okay, it is actually done. It verified all the things, right? It verified all the things and it is done. Now if you see like cat slash etc star release, right, I can see this 7.9 version, right? So this is how you can update the complete system. Okay. So anyone have any questions, any doubts, they can let me know. Otherwise we can wind up because we did a lot of time.